I'd like to take a moment to speak to miners. Post-merge, the landscape in our industry has shifted quite a bit. One thing that Ergo has is a somewhat slow difficulty adjustment, which has its pros and cons. Right now, blocks are pretty much flying, which, as short term gives miners a subsidy as the net hash rate is above the difficulty. But that will normalize, and as it does, things are going to get a little bit more painful. Those of you that are new to the Ergo ecosystem in terms of mining, I would strongly encourage you to support decentralization, distribute your hash rate. If you're sticking around long term, that's something that our ecosystem really appreciates, and there's a ton of great little pools out there that could definitely use your support. Now, I guess the difficulty will ultimately adjust. The chain will try to normalize around 120 seconds, and that's going to be a painful process, right? I've tried to be realistic with everybody out there that, the reality post-merge is most likely going to be one of unprofitability and consolidation, right? And I guess, it's popular in this space to just chill and get excited. But the reality is you have millions of miners out there that essentially got fired or rugged in a already pretty rough economic macro environment. And, that's sad to see. They're going to be feeling the pain of that. Hopefully we can do what we can on our end to come to market and to ultimately deliver value that returns proof of work to profitability, but that's not an overnight process, right? And so those of you out there that are planning to stick with us, thank you. That actually, supports the network. Everything is carried by miners in proof of work, and I don't know, they get shit on a lot in our space. No other way to put it. But ultimately, having miners take let's say the risk and having profit incentive outside of the chain does create a beautiful zero rate market on top of the chain that I think proof of work can really leverage to create some unique DeFi. And that's something our ecosystem is developing. So if you're going to make a home with us, it's appreciated. You can hop on to ergoplatform.org, read all of our blog posts. We have the manifesto. We have a great community out there. Ergo tutorials is a great onboarding mechanism for new users to figure out what tools we have, how to use them. And we also have a educational initiative called Deco, which has videos on YouTube. If you're going to invest your time, your hash rate into our network, I would encourage you to pick up some knowledge about how it works. And that's a great open source community tool that has done a really good job of bootstrapping education in our ecosystem. So how long will that let's say painful period for miners last? I honestly don't know. I'm not somebody that's going to chill or bullshit people, especially when it comes to their input costs in business, but we'll do our best to try to adapt, and hopefully once we go through some consolidation phase, which I don't even think we've fully started yet, proof of work is here to stay, in my opinion. So those of you that support proof of work out there, it's appreciated.